don't know. Listen,
Well, did you hear the whole thing with Brennan Schaub? How there's he has a team of people. If you trash him, they come after you.
But Rogan's involved with that. It's Rogan's a lot of times Rogan. I don't even know.
But I'm so confused. So this guy put a special out, and people trash.
Well, he's been doing comedy for like an hour.
Special. He put a special out before Showtime gave him a special. So Beige Frequency reviewed it, and it's that's almost like, I don't know, the Showtime numbers aren't out because it's Showtime, so it wasn't on YouTube. But the Beige Frequency YouTube thing shitting on Brennan Schaub's first special is, I don't know if it's not like 2 million or 3 million views.
Does it have that many?
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy high number. So then he put out another special.
Another one?
It's like 25 minutes long. But people are trashing it, and other comics are trashing it. It's like, first of all, the guy's not a comic. So
what is he?
He's an MMA guy who became friends with Rogan through MMA, I guess, and then he became friends with Bryan, and I guess they do a special. But anyway, even if it's bad, that people act like people. If you put it next to, I mean, whose special is so good that you're like Ari Shaffir supposedly was trashing it. I couldn't watch it because
I feel like they're trashing it from the standpoint. They're like, well, you're not really a comedian. You've been doing comedy for 5 years. You put out 2 specials.
It's like if you're telling jokes.
Someone could write you jokes.
If you're telling jokes to an audience and you're getting laughs, then how much better is somebody else's special if they're telling jokes and getting laughs?
Well, he has his own audience. True. That's also true.
Everybody has their own. Everybody has their own audience. So I was watching Mark Norman. My wife was watching the Netflix when those guys all got 20 minutes or 15 minutes or however long, half an hour. And I'm like, this is not even good. It's not even good. I'm just watching the clip or I'm watching either a promo for it or whatever my wife was watching at the time. I'm like, the jokes are not even good. So he puts out too much content. But it's like, so Brennan Schaub's, you could say, I mean, I don't know what they're comparing it to. This is so bad compared to what? Mark Norman's popular now. It's but I'm watching this. I'm like, there's no good jokes here. People are laughing. They're not even really laughing that much. The Netflix part I saw. So my point is who's the standard of if you put out a special, people are laughing. You're telling jokes, people are laughing. How much worse is it than if I watch Ari Shaffir at a comedy club and he's telling jokes and people are laughing? The jokes are not great. They're just jokes. So they're not Hedberg level or Dave Attell level where you're like, wow, that's fucking.
I haven't heard you compliment Attell in a long time.
I'm just saying, as far as at a level where you're like, those are fucking great jokes. Yeah. Those are great jokes. Yeah.
As
opposed to just club jokes where you tell it at a comedy club, it gets a laugh. Is it a great joke? Maybe. I don't know. Is it probably not? But it's a joke that gets a response, and that's what Brennan Schaub's doing. So everyone's trashing.
Are they very hacky? Are they jokes that have been done before?
No. First of all, he's not even a comic. But if he's getting laughs at a comedy club. I get that. Still got to go okay. All right, but he's getting laughs at a comedy club.
The only issue I had, if they were other people's jokes before they've been done, then I understand trashing it.
I think it's just more that was an MMA fighter.
That would be a problem for a comedian in the comedian world.
I mean, I watch Neil Brennan do stand-up sometimes. I'm these are not great jokes. It's derivative, And I had a problem with Neil because I watched Neil one time at the Cellar for 5 minutes. I'm like, every joke he had. The first couple jokes, I just left. The first couple jokes, I'm like,
I can't imagine why you left.
Brother.
No, I've heard versions of these jokes before. So
that's the problem I would have.
So I'm saying so he thinks he's great. So everybody thinks oh, I'm getting laughs with these jokes. These are great jokes. It's they're probably not. They're probably not. Well, so especially if you have your own audience and then you tell these jokes to your own audience, they're going to laugh no matter what, even if it's not a great joke. They're there. They're physically there, and then you make a joke, they're going to laugh. So everyone hates Brennan Schaub. Go ahead, tell your story.
Is that Brennan stuff?
Yeah, it has to do with Brennan Schaub. I ended up in a room with Joe Rogan, and Rogan, I was in a green room with Joe Rogan, and there was a picture of, what's the fucking guy's name? Nick Cannon?
Nick
Cannon on the wall. Right. Okay, and it was just me.
So it's just him and Joe Rogan.
It's just me and Rogan sit literally in a room.
At Stress Factory, because he went to see Brewer, Joe Rogan and Brewer friends. And
Right.
Brewer stepped out either to go to the bathroom or to talk to somebody or whatever.
Yeah, so it's me.
It's just him, and he don't even know Rogan.
I don't know him. It's the first time meeting him.
And all of a sudden, he's just
we're
telling
just
him.
we're just sitting there talking, and he goes, "Oh, Nick Cannon." He goes, "What the fuck is Nick Cannon doing here?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know."
He's
He
just
goes,
on the wall.
He's a picture of him on the
Vinny
wall.
has pictures on the wall of different comics.
Right.
So he goes, Nick Cannon. He goes, did you see his Showtime special? He goes, it makes Brennan Schaub look like Richard Pryor's. But it's funny because it's like, well, he's friends. He's like, he hangs out with, Brennan Schaub. So I always thought that was interesting because I'm like, oh, then you get it. You must not like what he does either. But you're kind of just playing along.
Yeah, but also it's like they're friends, and also he knows Brendan Schaub's not a real comic.
Well,
yeah, that's what I mean. I think that's why he's saying
special. I don't get. So it's not a great special. Big fucking deal. Comics, get your fucking dick in a.
No, but the point is, it's like
I think they're mad because he sells out shows.
All right,
good
so
comics
but
going.
it's like but I'm saying like there's so.
Everyone's so fucking bitter.
No, it's not only that. It's just like the reality is like if somebody puts out a special. And then like Mark Norman puts out a special, and then you look at it, you're like, okay, the crowd's laughing, but they're not great jokes. They're just jokes.
Look, as long as they're his jokes and they're original, it's fine with me.
No, it's not even that. It's not like music where I don't even know. We don't have time for
it. Sounds like you're sort of defending Brennan Schaub, almost being
I'm
like,
saying like people pile on because it's easy to pile on, but I'm saying like, is he so bad that everyone should be piling on because it's like, is anyone else so much better than
no,
their
the answer to that is the answer is no, they're not.
So,
no one else is
I
so
don't
much
watch
better.
people's specials, but when I watch stuff, I'm like, it's not great comedy. Like the audience is laughing. I mean, I myself, I'll do jokes and I'm like, okay, that's a great joke. That's an okay joke. Right. That's not a great joke. The crowd's laughing at it. But whatever.
They're crowd pleasers.
No, but I know I just know, and so for everyone to act like their comedy is so great, especially now that people are just putting out they have a new hour and they play it, they do it in front of their audiences. Yeah. The audience laughs at everything, and then you watch, you're like, it's not great comedy. Right. Is it? Are people laughing at jokes? Yeah. Is it great comedy? No. So is Brendan Schaub expected to all of a sudden be great? No, he's probably going to be worse than just about everybody, but is it that much worse than like, because I'm saying now everything's so watered down because everyone puts it, it's like, oh, that joke works. I know, I work with Louis C.K. At Governor's, he's like, how long did I do? 50? Good. Because he just wants an hour.
Right.
It doesn't matter how good it is. He just wants another hour to be like, oh, I can put this out as a special because I'm getting laughs for 50 minutes. Even though there's maybe like one great joke, he doesn't care. I don't think anybody cares. So should Brendan Schaub care about like, it's not great?
I bet you made money because everyone's been talking about it.
No, it's not even like money. It's just like, well, I have fans, so I'll fucking put it out and we'll see what happens. And now maybe he'll stop. But in any case, I don't think he should be like kill himself. Because people are like, I'm not, my special wasn't great. It's like, okay, show me the great ones. How many great ones are there?
There's like 7.
As long as
in history.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. But the thing is, as long as he's not stealing other people's jokes or doing other people's stuff, let him be.
It doesn't even matter anymore. There's no rules.
Have someone did your joke word for word on the special. How would you feel? I'd be pissed off.
No, I'm saying there's no rules anymore because back in the day it was like there was like gatekeepers. Or like if you were known as a thief. Like the Letterman's not going to put you on.
If
Letterman goes to watch you, if Daniel Kelson goes to watch you, and you're do a joke that's similar to somebody else's joke, you're dead to him.
Right.
He's be like, you're a thief, you're a hack. So your material always had to be like, your material, original, fresh to you. And it couldn't be anything. It couldn't be derivative. But now it's like people put their stuff on YouTube and there's no fucking, I could steal from people all the time. What are they going to do? Beat me up? Stab me in the fucking leg? Right. I'll be like, I thought of it too.
And come see me. It'll be a fun show. I want to come up with you and leave you one day. I want to work with you guys.
You got to suck our cock.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm just kidding.
Is that how you open up for Louis?
Yeah.